Now, this part 2 is about people who do not believe in God and who are not religious. I'm thinking when some people say religious, like Buddha and Jewish people and whatever is a positive, good energy, a positive spirit that roams around your life and your heart and soul for protecting you from the evils of darkness, spirits, and stuff. And I think it's very fascinating that people say they do not believe in God, but when they have these terrible dark entities coming to them and dark spirits and wendigos and these creatures of the night and all these stuff happening to them, the first thing I told myself, well, not forcing nobody, but to have a religion. I don't care if it's like the witch stuff, not witchcraft, but like witches who are spiritual with the earth, because the earth is positive. The trees, the animals, the clouds, the rain, all of that is positive energy from the earth. I learned that from a friend who, I don't know what kind of religion it is, you can help me out, but it's witches that are guidance to the earth and they do that positive energy. I don't care if it's something like that, but you gotta have some type of protection in this world we live in, because in this world there's a lot of mysterious stuff. I will tell you a story that me and my family, just my brother, my mom, and myself experienced. I start with my brother. So a lot of people believe alien abduction and all kinds of alien experiments, all them and stuff like that. Me personally, I'm like 50-50 when it comes to aliens, because one, I don't understand why they come at night to snatch you up, and then two, sometimes the only time they are really active is during the fall and winter time. Correct me if I'm wrong. But also sometimes in the summer. So something about the heat doesn't make them come out as much more than during the winter and fall. I just find that kind of interesting. Well, my brother, at the time, he was watching Alien Ancient. It comes on the History Channel. And he was just like possessed by it all day. There was like a marathon or whatever. So when we went to bed, my brother woke up and said his bed sheets were folded nice and neat behind his head, and something else was folded too, he said. He believes that he got abducted by aliens. Just the way how the whole setup just looked so weird. Because remember, he was underneath the covers, on his pillow, and sleeping. But when he woke up, all his blankets are folded on the wall, and he's sleeping like this, and something else was folded, he said. He really do believe he got abducted. But he also believed that nothing didn't happen to him either. Now, my story was weird. I think I was going to bed, and I was in the basement of our old house, and I'm sleeping, and I open my eyes. I do have sleep paralysis. I had it really bad when I was 16 all the way up to 21. I think I was 22 when this incident happened. But I'm not sure it was sleep paralysis or it was actually an alien at my door. Because when I was sleeping, I see this green booger looking alien on the side of my door looking at me. And he had like a dinosaur looking head. And I was screaming and kicking and everything, but I couldn't hear myself screaming, and I was kicking off the blankets and everything. And I'm just looking dead at this thing, and the thing's just looking at me all crazy, like, why are you screaming? Why are you hollering? Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you tripping? You know, that's how it look at me. And the next thing I know, just like that, I woke up, And my blankets were all nice. My pillow was nice. And I'm looking at the door and it was all darkness because all the lights are off. And I'm sitting there asking myself, like, was that a dream? Or was that real? And then the last family member is my mother, who experienced alien encounters. She was in her bed, sleeping peacefully. The next day, she opened her eyes, and she said it was like a telescope, a big old giant telescope with an alien eye looking at her like that. And she said she just sees shooting stars, like, you know, like Star Wars when they go like supersonic speed and you see the stars flashing like that. That's what she saw. Like stars just keep going. Even when she closed her eyes, she still see the stars going. It was weird. She said she wasn't afraid. She wasn't scared. She was just very confused. And then just like that, she woke up and she was in a room, nothing. So me and my brother and my mother, we experienced some kind of weird alien encounter or something like that. We all believe in God, but we did live close to a military base. I had a hunch that may be the reason why there was so much activity going on, because whenever there's military, there's a UFO. They're just combined like that, you know. But yeah, I thought that was weird. But I always find it fascinating they only come at night and not during the day. I don't know why they do that. I always think it's because of the heat of, you know, the atmosphere or something. So, we do believe in God, and ever since that night that happened to my brother, my mom, and myself, I always pray for God to shelter us, cover us with His light and Jesus Christ by His blood. Ever since I've always been praying that, nothing never happened to us two again, or any evil spirits or nothing like that. And I'll go to my part 3.